Hi, good afternoon, friends. My name is Ritesh, and today I will be talking in brief about spin selling by Neil Rackman. I think this is one of the most practical method which I feel every salesperson has to use, must use while talking to the customer. And I think this is the most genuine way of converting a customer on your product. Yes, it is. So when I say spin selling model start with situation. Now what is the current situation customer is in? So definitely customer must have some new requirement or must have some situation, current problem with the product, so he is going to buy a new product. So first thing, as a salesperson, you need to identify that what is the current situation of the problem, what is the need customer is having. So you need to identify that need. Now, very important thing, you need to understand that customer comes up with two types of need. One is the weak need. Sometimes customer also doesn't know which product will best suit me. And therefore probing, asking right set of questions is very important. And sometimes customer comes up with very specific need, and that we call very strong need. Sometimes customers say that I want LG product only, this brand only, and I want these five features included. That means he comes up with a very strong understanding and with a very strong need. So so the role of a customer, this executive or sales representative, is more on when customer comes with a weak need, because there you need to convert that weak need into a strong need. So first step is the S, which is this: what is the current situation? So you need to understand it by asking right set of questions. So you can ask questions into three categories. I call it ICA technique. So I stand for information related question. So you can ask all questions where you get an information about the current existing product they are using, or about why they are buying this new product, what are their expectations, right? This will give you all information related questions. Second comes the concern related questions. Now, if a customer has come up with need, he might be having some problem with the existing product, or he might be looking for a new product. Ask the concern related question. You ask what happens when you are using your existing product, what makes you unhappy with your existing product. So he will or she will list down his concerns, and then you ask action related questions. Action related questions are those questions which can guide you and customer to the final solution. So first is the situation in spin selling through ICA technique. Then comes the problem statement. So very, very important, before pitching in the product, understand what is the real problem of the customer. If you are able to identify that, you will show the product according to that only, right? Third is the I, which is implication. So you need to give what can be the possible consequences if customer continue to use that existing product. So for example, customer is using an old fan which is giving high noise and also high consumption of electricity. So implication means you need to tell customer that if you continue use this fan, your quality of life, your quality of sleep will be reduced, and also electricity consumption will be high. And fourth is the need payoff. Then finally you come to the product, that these are the three options, these are the best three options basis on the information you have given in the situation statement, basis on the problem which you told me, and basis on the consequences with the existing product. These are the three product. And then you talk about what is the extra value my product gives to you as a customer. Right. So this is a very genuine process through which you make customer aware of, and you make customer make right decision. So spin selling, there are a lot of points go through that, very interesting, and I'm very much confident that learning this, you will have a better customer conversation. Not every conversation is a sale, but every conversation becomes a prospective customer. Thank you. This is Ritesh with Sales with Naman signing off this time. Bye.